have a collect call from. Press 1 to accept charges.
Hey, you guys, this is the Queen Carter, and you are tuned in to Press One Podcast. And today I have a special guest by the name of Tony Merc. How you doing, Tony?
What's going on, baby?
So, how many times you didn't change your name?
Long time no see. This is the second name change.
Yeah.
I kind of grew up out of DoughBoy because I'm a man now.
Yeah.
So, kind of wanted to change it up.
Yeah, I knew you as Dope.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to change it up.
Okay. So, let the people know where you're from.
From downtown, AWOL. Was born downtown, AWOL, but I was raised in a 15 cutoff. Shout out to the cutoff. Went to Walker, so, down the street from the cutoff, General Maya, Cedarwood, Maple Leaf. I had some people in LJ, Landry, Howlett, child to LJs too. The West Fisher, Bank. West Bank all the way, you know what I'm saying? But, my whole downtown.
Okay. So, have you ever moved out of New Orleans?
For Katrina, I was gone for like a couple months, maybe a year, almost a year. Mm-hmm. Went to Texas, got homesick, came home.
Okay. So how was your upbringing? Did you grow up in a 2-parent home?
No. Mama did her thing. She had 4 boys. My oldest brother, he was on crack, so he really didn't stay with us. So, it was just me and my 3 other brothers.
You're the youngest?
No, I'm the second youngest.
Okay.
My other brother, older than me, he did his thing in the streets, and that's who I kind of admired and, kind of looked up to, because he used to come inside with all the new fresh fly gear and, all the new this and new that, come pulling up with the cars, with the rims. And so I admire that, you know what I'm saying? And by him being the oldest, he kind of was like a father figure to us, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of made me look up to him even more so. But, yeah, Mom was doing her thing on her own. She held on. She had a job. She did a little thing on the weekend, a little calls on the weekend. She found a way.
Yeah.
She found a way to make bread. You feel what I'm saying? So my mama, we never struggled. I'm not gonna sit here and say we struggled. We may have lived in the hood. We may be from around the areas, where people, seem to struggle, but we never struggled. We was always good.
Did you ever meet your father?
I could vaguely count on one hand how many times I met my father on one hand. And this is crazy. I met him when I was probably around the age of 8, 9, or 10. I went over there for my birthday, I think. Mm-hmm. And I think I have another brother. I think he's a couple months older than me. We was born in the same year.
Yeah.
But I think he's a couple months older than me. So as I'm walking in there, my brother walking out. So we kind of passed each other, and he talking, he talking. I see him holding $200 in his hand, like 2 $100 bills. I will never forget this. So I know it stuck with me for years. I'll never forget this. So he come out with the $200 bills, and this is my birthday. I'm going over there. Mm-hmm. So he's sitting on the sofa, he's smoking a cigarette. Hey, boy, he talking, How you been? How your mama? Your mom? He was like, oh, today your birthday. I'm like, yeah, So that boy go in the pocket. I'm thinking, I'm about to get 2. You hear me? That boy went in wild and put out a 20. He said, happy birthday. $20. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I took it, went in the car, told my mom. My mom said, what? Yeah. Oh, excuse me, don't worry about it. Went to the bank, she got $300 out there. Gave me $300.
Okay.
So like I said, I never needed a father, you know what I'm saying? Because, my brother was there, he took care of us financially, far as, stepping in, playing a father role. He did that. My mom, like I said, my mama never had, troubles with it. Then once I got to an age where I can work, mm-hmm. I started working.
Yeah.
Took off extra load on her. 15,
what age was that?
15. Okay. I started working. My first job was Burger King. I was the only one in junior high school with a job.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I started working at 15, took off the load, and then from there I just started, hustling, so.
How was high school for you, or school period?
High school, like I said, it was like a blur. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of memories, but, I learned some shit in school. I learned enough. I learned some shit, junior high school, I learned some shit. Because most of my high school was me getting into trouble, mm-hmm. like fights and shit. Because people always tried to play with me because I was always a little chunky kid, and they felt like, oh, we could pick on him because he fat, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't go that way, you know what I'm saying? So I got into a lot of fights. I got into a lot of trouble. So that's why I kind of said, like, the only thing I can really remember from school is being fly, because I always was a fat fly nigga. You ever check my resume? But this ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying? I've been wearing jewelry since junior high school. I love jewelry, like how most people spend their money on Jordans and, you know, shit. I buy jewelry, you know what I'm saying? So I invest in jewelry. So high school was kind of like a fashion show to me, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when it came with the drugs and shit, you know, started selling drugs at high school, I was like, fuck, you know, I can go, you know, outside on the block and do it better and make more money and don't have to worry about the principal catching me. So, like, high school taught me a lot, but I learned more stuff from around my way, from around the streets and shit like that.
How long were you working at Burger King?
This is a funny story. Wait. This is a funny story. I actually was working there for 2 weeks, right? I have a weak stomach, right? So the manager asked me to clean the bathrooms, right? So, all right, okay, boom. I'm thinking I'm a man. I can't go in the woman's bathroom to go clean the man. He said, no, you got to clean the woman's bathroom too. So, of course, I goes in the bathroom, and I don't have to sit on my...
Yeah, I understand.
And I couldn't take it. I told her I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Like, in this one stall, I said, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So she said, you either do it or go home. I clocked out. I left. Because that shit was nasty.
Yeah.
So I was on there for like 2 weeks.
That was your first time, like, seeing that? You had sisters?
Yeah, like, no. I grew up with all boys, 4 boys. My dad, he has sisters, but I didn't grow up with me. I have sisters on my dad's side, but I didn't grow up with them.
Yeah, in the household.
Yeah, so it was 4 boys in the household. Mom kept that shit private. So I'm looking, I mean, I know girls have it, but I'm more of like, if I can't see it, I can't judge it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can have your, but as long as I don't see it, you know, I don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to see that shit, and I definitely wasn't cleaning that shit and touching it and all that. So, because I had to get down there and take shit. No, I wasn't fucking.
They didn't have like the little sanitary boxes.
Man, it was horrible. I can't explain it. Yeah. It was and I wasn't fucking with it. So she was like, either do that or go home, and I went home.
So when you left Burger King, did you start hustling right away, or did you have like some chill time?
My mama got me the job. She knew the manager. So, you know, I got my first check, and, you know, people in the neighborhood was doing it. So, you know, I said, let me do it.
Yeah. So you funded yourself.
So I funded myself. I never really wanted to get fronted, but, you know, when you got a plug that got it coming in like that, and he see how you moving, he gonna fuck with you. He gonna front you and say, look, come just bring me back such and such. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was good at what I was doing because I knew a lot of people, and a lot of people fuck with me because of my personality. So when I started fucking with that, it just went hand in hand, and I just, you know, and that was just my way of having, you know, extra cash on me, you know what I'm saying? And then when I mastered the part of, understanding the part of, you can't hustle without having a job. Because if you can hustle without having a job, but it's the quickest way to get caught, because if you laying around all day, people watch you. Yeah. People watch you. You think motherfuckers ain't
all that money.
You ain't never going to work. Yeah. So you got to just be smart about everything. Jail taught me a lot of ways to be smart about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So you say your brother was hustling. Like, did your mom know that, or was
it
like
fucking right? Okay. My mama, you know, she's not stupid. You know what I'm saying? She raised 4 boys in the household. You know, her first son was on crack. I'm pretty sure before he got on the shit, he was hustling. And her second son never had a job, but he had nice cars, nice clothes. Yeah. You know, he was hustling. I remember a story. He went to jail, and he had to move. And this is a true story. I got people that could vouch. We had to move. We had to go in this, me, my mom, and my cousins. We had to go and move his shit out the apartment, right? So we moving his shit. Nigga had nice furniture, white sofas, flat screen, the big flat screen with the booty on. I'm talking about before they had the big one in the living room. I'm like, man, the fuck, this nigga living like the rich and famous over there. Like, the fuck? So as we moving his shit, we finding money all in the house. We move a mattress. They got 400 under the mattress. Yeah. We take shoebox. It got a couple hundred in the shoebox. it's just like it's like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga was, he always did his thing, and I give him props because, you know, I kind of look up to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love him to death. You know, but you know, he held it on. He held his own. He did his thing, and like I just admired that. You know what I'm saying? He took care of fam. He did his thing. He never was no flashy nigga. You know, but I just took the flash to a whole another level. You know, I put the rap shit with the hustle shit and just it's like my uniform. You know.
So when you start hustling, like, how did your mom feel about that, or she like already expecting it?
I kind of kept it a secret from my mom because, like I said, I always had a job.
Yeah.
So she couldn't say where this money coming from. So she really didn't find out I was hustling until I went to jail, and she had to go in and get the money for the lawyer. So she didn't really know I was doing that until then. And once she found out, I'm pretty sure she wasn't stupid before then, but she never had no proof. And when I told her she had to go in the stash and get the bread, and my bread was with that, and she saw that, so she put two and two together.
So tell us about that, like the first time you had the interaction with the cops.
You want to talk about the first time or the first time I did my bid?
First time.
I was before I started running with it. I used to work at Hooters, and I used to have my customers at Hooters. Like my customers would be the employees. Yeah. And then they'll bring their partners up there.
How old were you?
I was at Hooters. I was about, I want to say I was like 18, 19, 20, like around that area. From 18 to 20, something like that. Okay. Like something like that. Around that area. So I used to, bag it up and just put it in my pocket and walk to work. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was standing over there in Cedarwood off of Berman Highway. So I used to walk to Hooters right there, walk to work, blah, blah, blah. So one day they had this group of kids that was doing something on Berman Highway because that was like a trail for everybody to walk from Tri-9 and all that there. Everybody will walk that little trail to go to McDonald's, Hooters, or, such and such, the store or whatever. So they had a group of kids walking back. As we walking to work, me and my brother, we was walking to work, and they was walking back, and they must have done something. So the police rolled up and mistook us for them. Now, we got on uniforms, but they mistook us for them. They pulled us over. They stopped us. They jumped in front of us or whatever, told us to get on the car, ran our name searches, and they found I had an ounce bagged up on me. So that's when I called my first charge because they charged me with, I think that was a misdemeanor. I got like 5 or 6 months inactive probation, all that, had to pay fees. And then when I got that little slap on the wrist, I'm like, fuck it, ain't that bad. So I went, moving up to bigger shit. I got me a whip. And that's when shit just got bigger and then charges got bigger. So,
yeah. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
So when they arrested y'all, did you actually have to sit in jail? I
bonded out. I had money on me, so I just put that money toward my bond. I bonded out. It wasn't nothing but I think $200 to bond out because my bond was like $20,000 or something like that, and the 10-12% made it like $200, $250, some shit like that. And I just told them boo boo boo, and and I bonded out quick.
Yeah, so your mindset at that time was it wasn't really that serious.
Yeah, it wasn't really because I bonded out. You know what I'm saying? What up, P-Day? I bonded out. So it wasn't really that serious. I'm like, fuck it, the slap on the wrist. So I just had to be more careful next time.
Yeah. So, what amount of time before you had another interaction with the cops?
How long? It was like I want to say it was like a year and a half stretch. I remember all these stories. One night, I had just come from copping. I had just come from, copping or whatever. And one night, I pulled my car in the driveway. I left it in the car because at that time, I was still staying with my mama. You know what I'm saying? So I left it in my car because she was downstairs. I didn't want to bring all that in the house. So I left it in the car and came in the house, eating chicken or whatever. So I went to Hooters, got me some chicken. So I'm upstairs eating, and my partner come over. He's like, "Man, what we doing? What we doing tonight?" So boop, boop, boop. Shout out to Charles. You know? My partner came over there and asked me to go out. I'm like, "Nah, I ain't fucking with nothing. I'm chilling." So he like, "Fuck it. This is where I'm going. If you gonna come, this is where I'm gonna be." I'm like, "Bet." So I'm chilling. I get a call from a little broad. Be thinking with my penis. I get a call from a little broad. She like, come see me. And us as men, if we been wanting to fuck with something and that's something called, it don't matter what time of day it is, we gonna fuck with that. You heard me? We gonna go fuck with that. So me, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm be there. It's like 12 o'clock, 11:30, somewhere around the time. I'll be there in about 10, 20 minutes. So boom, my first thought was to take my mama call, but I'm like, nah, I won't pull up on the right.
Yeah.
My car was flashy. I think at that time I had the Monte Carlo with the tools on there, with all the red stripes on the side, so it was flashy. So I won't pull up. Now, I ain't really know nothing about Gretna at that time. If I didn't know what I knew now about Gretna, I definitely would have took my mama car. You feel me? But I jump in the whip, not thinking I got the two yards in the back, 2 pounds in the back with the scale and everything. So I'm whipping through. She stayed in Gretna off a stump. So I go by her, pull up, I get there safely, do my thing, and I leave about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So now, like I said, I didn't know nothing about Gretna. And if you know about Gretna, please do not pass on stump by Home Depot, Wendy's, Walgreens. See that area right there? Yeah. That Home Depot, Walgreens, Wendy's area where that Planet Fitness at right there? That's a no-no. Yeah. Do not go in there. If you trying to leave out of Gretna, go back down Franklin and turn over there where the Conoco used to be, the side gas station on the street that Jay's on. Go down that street. Don't go the other way to get out of Gretna, because that's where they called me. So as I'm coming out, I'm turning. It's like I said, it's 2 a.m. Yeah. I'm at the light and they got the police at that light. I said, fuck. So of course my light turned green before his. Yeah. Fuck. So I had to go. It's just us two on. I know I'm about to get pulled over. I know it's about to happen to me. It's just us two on the highway, and I got a flashy car. So I'm driving. I see him come up. He get behind me. I see, bet it's about to happen. So my light turned green. As I'm crossing over stump, as I'm passing up Walgreens, crossing over under the bridge and about to turn, he put the lights on. So he put the lights on. And, pulled me over. He told me he had a probable cause. The car smelled like weed. I did just finish blowing before I pulled up by her, tripping. So, of course, he searched the car, found the shit in the trunk. I got charged with possession with intent, because they found everything back there. Yeah. Everything in the book said. So, charged me with possession, but I told him I smoke it. I never ratted. Ain't nobody paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I never ratted on nothing. Yeah. I took my time and did it like a man, you feel me? You're like, where you get this from? I said, man, look, I grow that. I smoke all that. Yeah. I smoke.
That's for me.
I'm out the back of the window yelling, man, I smoke that. That's my shit. I've gone through something. So, yeah, shout out to that time.
How was that experience for you going there?
It was scary because, I never been to jail. I knew the most I've been was downstairs. Yeah. I'm saying I go there for a little stupid, petty shit. I go downstairs, roll out, boom, traffic court shit, but I felt in this time, I'm about to go sit, because I already got a little whatever on my jacket. But I think when I went in, I sat 2 months because I had to go to court, because they had a probation hold because I was on probation. Yeah. So I had to go to court. They wanted to see me. I couldn't bind out, so they put me upstairs. I was upstairs for like 2 months. I won't see, 2 or 3 months.
How old were you at the time?
21.
Okay.
All this happened before I had my daughter. Mm-hmm. And I think when I had her, I did one more stretch, and that was the last one. So I was like 21. So I sat there for like 2-3 months. I got out. They put me on 5 years probation. Mm. I had 5-year paper. So I had to go piss and all that there. So I went, I had, my Stephanie Muley. I never forget her, my probation officer. So I had to piss for her. She used to come to the house, check on the house, and check the area. So I think she came there for like 3 or 4 months. And she left me alone because I never was in trouble. Yeah. I was paying my fees. I was paying my dues. My name never came up on her desk. So she never really had no reason to pop up on me. And I think she'll call me every now and again to check. But she never did any pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm free. Yeah. What I do? Start hustling again.
Mm-hmm. How long?
It was like about a year into my probation. I started hustling again. So
what was you doing in the meantime? Were you like trying to work a job, or you just chilling?
Yeah, I was trying to get a job. I actually got a job. I actually started working. I started working at I think it was Popeyes. Mm-hmm. I started working at Popeyes. So I actually had like I said, I always kept a job.
Yeah, you was a humble hustler.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I wasn't trying to be the man on the block. I was just trying to keep like having a second job, like keep a little money in my pocket always. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be too big with this shit. Even though I had plenty of opportunities, I made a nice amount of money because the weed was moving like crack where I was at.
Yeah,
like everybody, like I caught it at a time where everybody was smoking.
Yeah,
the youngins, the oldins, and nobody really had it that good. And I had a plug, and everybody was smoking Reggie. I was getting mid. I was getting that light green shit.
Yeah,
So they was like, "Ooh, we got it." So I made a nice
that was
amount.
The pressure. Back in the day.
Pressure. I made a nice amount of money on it, so I can't complain. But I didn't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. If, like I said, if I'd have known what I know now, I'd have had a business, a box truck, all type of shit.
Of course, yeah.
But no, back then it was all about flashing cars, clothes, jewelry, shoes, all going to buying bottles, going to the club, throwing money. Nigga, done that shit. I've done that. I experienced that. You may not believe it, but I experienced that shit. That's, I don't, I've done it. So, and I don't have nothing to show for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we wasn't educated, like credit and all that, like people are today. Like it's all out in their face, but we didn't have all that. Yeah. So you said a year later you start hustling.
A year later I started hustling, and it just was like I said, she wasn't coming around, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm free. Mm-hmm. Started doing my thing, and I got caught up on a funny style, right? By this time, I didn't have my baby because I had a nice little run. Yeah, I think like 3 years while I was on probation hustling.
Yeah,
had a nice run. We going to Harris. This is when Captain Charles was in Harris this year. Mm-hmm. Me and my partner, we head over there. We get there. I don't have my ID. Right, so I had to come all the way back because I was going. They didn't want to let me in that motherfucker for nothing without that. I'm like, come on, man. I'm 23, 22, 23, man. We need the ID.
Yeah.
Fuck. I ain't have all this. I just had a little chin hair or whatever. I had a baby face.
Yeah. But they check you anyway. So.
Yeah, so fuck. So and that bitch was pop. That when it was popping.
Yeah.
And I had a nice little thing waiting for me that night. I knew it was a guarantee. Down to DTF, you heard me? I knew it was a guarantee. So I had to get in there and have some fun with her, like, yeah. So I'm like, I got to get in here tonight. Mm-hmm. So I rushed back, crawled that wall, the speed. So on my way, somebody called me, told me they wanted something. I'm like, bet, so I can make me some money to play with. So,
exactly.
Yeah. So fucking right, he called right on time. So I'm like, bet, I'm about to go. So boom, I go, get that, get a little extra, wrap it up, throw it under the tuck it. I'm out the door. Roll me one up. I'm out the door. As I'm coming down the street again, I'm by myself. It's like 11:30 at night. Mm-hmm. I'm on the road by my fucking self. So boom, I'm riding down Berman, about to hit that left on Holmes Boulevard. Yeah, that's Holmes. About to hit that left on Holmes, get back on that bridge, go ride and get back on that bridge. The light yellow. Now in New Orleans we run yellow lights.
Yeah.
We run the lights when they're yellow. So the light yellow and I run it. He's sitting a state trooper sitting at the fucking gas station parked. So I run the yellow light, I'm driving. I look at my rear view. He let me get a little bit ahead, then he started, I said, oh, he about to come fuck with me. Fuck. So I'm moving, I'm grabbing, because I know he about to come fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to move it so I can have it in my hand. So he get up on me close, put the lights on. I pull over. I tuck it back. I'm like, I ain't gonna let him serve money. I tuck it back in, So I tucked it back nice, boom. He asked me, I step out the car. He said, you have anything? I said, no weapons, no weed, no nothing in the car. So I'm so nervous. He walking around the car. He put the light on the car. And he said, what's that? The fucking blunt I had rolled up.
Oh.
I said, yeah. I said, I'm sorry. I said, but I was about to smoke that. And, I always blame it on me losing partners. I said, I just lost a friend 2 weeks ago. I been trying to talk my way out of it and I'm stressing. He didn't want to hear that shit.
Okay.
So
he was white or black?
Black.
Oh, okay.
So he sat in the truck. He told me to stand in front of the car. I think he was running my name. So as he running my name, I opened my legs. And back then, we ain't had a tight pants. It was the loose pants back then. So as I opened my legs, the shit fell. The shit I was tucked. Yeah. I had some pills. I had like 10 pills and some herb. So the shit fell. I hit the ground. I'm like, ooh, shit. My heart dropped in my motherfucking ass. You hear me? I swear to God, I haven't been more scared in my life. Yeah. So he getting out the car. I swear to God, I remember this. He getting out the car, right? So I said, I can't kick it because he gonna see me. He gonna see me. So the law was with me. He dropped his pen as he was getting out the car. He ducked down to get that motherfucker. When he did that, I did some Jackie Chan shit. I don't know how I did it. You heard it hit something. Cause the pill, he ain't really, shit. So he didn't. I got rid of that. I got it. I got it away. Mm-hmm. The law was on my side, Jeremy. Thank you. Yeah. Because if he'd have found that, I was gone. So, they saw I was on probation and I had the weed, so they had to book me with that.
Yeah. So just for the blunt only.
Yeah. And he said something about me having a probation hold because they said I changed it. I moved without letting them know. Something like that. So they had a hold on me anyway. Yeah. Because I did move. I got my own apartment. I just didn't let them know or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I went to jail for that. So as they holding me there, they holding me in jail and they wound up they gave me 4 years and I did 4 years on probation, extensive probation. Mm-hmm. So I did 4 years in jail and I had to do 4 years in drug court. And that right there was my last run in. And that was like, I graduated drug court, I think like 2016. Mm-hmm. I graduated drug court, and that was like my last run-in with the law since 2016.
How was that like mentally for you, like being in court and then here you had 4 years, or did you get like good time 4 years?
No, I had to do the whole 4. I got 15 because that was my third offense. Yeah. So I got 15. So you had a third 4? So I got 10. I'm lying. I got 10. Mm-hmm. So I had to, with good time and credit for time served, and knocked it down to 4. So I did that 4. Then when I came home, it was knocked down to 8. I did that 4. I had to come home to do the rest of that 8, the rest of that 4.
How was that moment for you? Like with your family there, with your daughter?
It was heartbreaking, only for the part for my daughter. But I've always had a good support system. Mm-hmm. My mama and my grandmother. Between my mom and my grandmother, my brothers, her uncles, they held it down for me. Yeah. So I wasn't worried on that aspect. Mm-hmm. I was just worried on the aspect that I'm about to miss the next 4 years of my daughter growing up.
And how old was she at the time?
I think my daughter was 5 when I went in. Okay. So by the time I came home, she was like 8 or 9 or 10, around 10 or something like that. Mm-hmm. 8. She was 8. Going on 9. Because I did 4. Yeah, she was 8 going on 9. So I missed like 4 years of her life. Mm-hmm. But I always used to tell her when I used to be on the phone, I'd be like, Daddy at work. Yeah. So I never really told her where I was at. As she got older, she figured it out as she got older because she used to hear stories, me telling stories and blah, blah, blah. So she put 2 and 2 together, so she figured it out. But when she was young, I never wanted her to come see me at all. Yeah. Don't bring her up here. Mm-hmm.
How long did you sit before you got charged?
I went straight upstairs. I think I sat like 2 months till my court date came. Mm-hmm. They fast tracked me because they saw my record wasn't nothing but weed on my record. Like I ain't have no criminal, no violent charges, no guns, nothing like that. Just marijuana. So that's why they put me in the program because they thought I told them I had a problem. Yeah. I had a problem with marijuana. Yeah. So they put me in the drug.
So like addict type thing.
Yeah.
So where did they transfer you to after you got charged?
When I got charged, I went to Hunts. Mm-hmm. Hunts, man, I had stores in that bitch. Yeah. Man, let me tell y'all something, ladies. If y'all got a nigga and he doing, it's not even 10 no more. If he doing 6 years, 5, 6 years or better, not all, I ain't gonna say all, but 75%, they go up there and go fucking with them boys. Mm. I've seen it with my own. I seen a nigga go down there and kiss his wife in the mouth, come back and fuck a little boy. I didn't see it, but I knew what was going on.
Yeah, you knew what was going on.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah. So, your perspective on the situation, I heard people it's like a voluntarily thing, though, like people not getting. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, people not getting raped no more.
Yeah.
It's you either getting talked out or you volunteering.
Yeah.
You know
so it never be like somebody owes some money and they be like,
and it be like they got them old heads, them old punks, them old sisters that play games like that. They'll what they'll do is they'll sort somebody out because everybody not fortunate to get store.
Yeah, exactly.
Stores when you get your food and your toiletries and all that there. Everybody ain't fortunate to have a support system on the outside to help fund that for you. So what the old heads will do, the ones who've been there for years and they got everything right. Mm-hmm. You hungry, little fella? A little Snicker.
Yeah.
Oh, you want something to drink? Kool-Aid, there you go. Drink that. They ain't spiking it or nothing. They just
they giving it to you.
A honey bun? You want? Okay, go ahead and get your honey bun. Mm-hmm. You're gonna pay for that later, right?
Yeah.
Like when it's time to pay up.
Yeah. They get them a little time, like a week or something.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't detail that deep, huh?
I don't know how they do it, what the time frame is, but I know once you start taking, if it ain't nobody that you knew on the outside, I'm not gonna say it's all right. If it ain't nobody that you didn't know on the outside, just trying to put you under their wing and make sure you straight until you get on your feet. If it ain't nobody like that, if just some random old guy, old head, and now you don't gotta be that old. It could just be some random inmate. Here, man, go. You hungry? Yeah, go take that. Go get that. You gonna have to pay them back.
Yeah, they gonna want that back.
They gonna want that back.
Yeah,
they gonna tell you shit on my dick or blood on my knife.
Yeah,
that's the most wildest shit ever, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how is Hunts? Is it like a jail or is it like a camp?
It's a camp. It's like a camp. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I don't want to relive that shit. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they treat, man, that's shit crazy. The way they treat inmates in that motherfucker, the way they treat inmates, period. They care just like animals, and that was the most worst experience of my life. That's why I say I'd never go back there, ever.
What do you think was like one of your darkest days?
I think when I got into a fight and they put me in that hole.
How long you in the hole?
I think I had to do 17 days. 17 days in the hole. 17 or 18 in the hole.
Yeah.
So that's like 2 weeks and a couple of days. Mm-hmm. And I'm just down there, like, and it's niggas pissing niggas down, shitting niggas down. You got one dude come out for 24 hours. If everybody they beefing, they bucking, everybody locked down, he the only one out. If you won't shit you down, he can shit you down, squirting shit, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They play them Angola games up there, down in that hole. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you have beef down there?
Nah. Okay. It's funny because I love to watch movies, and one of my favorite movies is House Party. Mm-hmm. And remember that scene when Kid was in jail?
Yeah.
And nigga told him, Richard Pryor said, you go to jail, you gotta know to entertain. You either tell jokes or you rap, entertain. If not, lights out, curtain closed, you on the grill.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. It was just more so me keeping my sanity. So just so happened, one of the guys who landed in my cell with me while I was in the hole, he knew how to sing. Mm-hmm. So we would put on concerts every night.
Yeah.
So I'm rapping, he's singing. Mm-hmm. So that kind of kept them fucking with me and me not getting pissed down because nobody wants to get shit. I don't give a fuck how hard you think you is and all that. Nobody want to get no shit and piss squirted on them and all that.
Thanks,
you know what I'm saying? That shit, and we already in a fucking nasty environment. Mm-hmm. Let's not make it even more fucking nastier. You know what I'm saying? So, I was a small one. I came up with the way to keep everybody entertained, and we held concerts in that bitch. So
yeah,
it kind of kept them off me on some shit.
So what was like your rules in the whole like? You said some people got out, so like
everybody got I think an hour out. Everybody got an hour out to shower, watch TV. Get on the phone, whatever. And they by themselves. Mm-hmm. They unlock one of them, let one out. He can go shower, do his thing. His hour up, he got to get back in there, another hour. Boom, the next one until everybody finished.
Yeah. So how do you think you got through the 4 years? Like
praying, getting closer with God, joining the press circles, going to church and just steady having stuff to do.
Yeah.
Come back to the dome, play, work out, play cards, just keep the same routine going. And that's kind of the way I live my life. Mm-hmm. Now, it's like the same routine.
Yeah.
And I think that's what keeps me safe and keeps me out of a lot of situations or whatever. I go to work, I go home, I spend time with my kids, get up, go to work, go home, spend time with my kids, and just keep the same thing, go see my grandmother. It's just the same routine. Yeah,
so do you feel like you have any, you institutionalize at all? You say you got the routine, but do you feel like that's...
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, because when I was institutionalized, I wasn't institutionalized. Mm-hmm. When I was in there, I was just away from my family. I didn't feel like I was in somewhere because I knew I was going home.
Yeah.
See, it never dawned on me because you got motherfuckers that's in that bitch ain't never going home, or they ain't going home in a while.
Yeah.
So that's how you get institutionalized, because you gotta set your mind to be like, I'm about to be here for the next 40 years of my life.
Yeah.
So I gotta set my mind to that. Me, I know I'm about to go home in the next year or two. So I'm just passing by.
Yeah.
It's a pit stop for me. Mm-hmm. So I never really got institutionalized.
What about relationship wise? Were you in a relationship when you went in?
When I went in, I was dealing with a few females. I wasn't with no one. Like I said, the one was waiting for me at Harris. She wound up getting my information from my mom, or my partner, did that for me. So I wound up josing her while I was in there, and probably two others, just keeping my time, passing my time. They come and see me, sending me money, making me feel good, making me feel like I ain't really missing nothing.
Yeah.
Keeping me up on shit. So... yeah, I was good.
So, did you mess with any of them when you got out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually went stayed with one of them. The one who held me down the hardest. Everybody else started fading away. Mm-hmm. After a while, and she stayed there. Through it all. So, of course, eventually when I got out, of course.
Yeah.
It's only right.
Why it didn't work out?
Because I was hot in the ass. I've been gone 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I look good. I done lost that weight, Like I said, I always was a chunky kid. I never was sloppy with it. I always was chunky. I got to a sloppy point, but I got it down. Right before I went to jail, I was on some big old boy shit. But, I lost all that weight. I was nice and handsome, looking good, fresh face. Ain't nobody see me in 4 years. So,
what's your honest opinion about relationships and with, inmates?
It never works out.
Yeah.
It's a slim. It's like a fucking 7% chance that you find an inmate, and when he come home or when she come home, it's gonna be locked in, because while you're in there, you need somebody to talk to. Mm-hmm. You need somebody to joke, because if you're not josing nobody on that phone and nobody's coming to see you, or you're not even getting no mail, it's like, that's when you go to getting institutionalized.
Yeah.
You gotta have your mind, on something.
Escape.
Escape. Yeah. So if you're not getting none of that coming through, then you like, fuck, I'm in this bitch. Nobody don't love me. Nobody don't fuck with me. So, but if you're in that josing with somebody, especially when you meet somebody on the pen pal and all that, then it's never gonna work out, because that person's only using you for financial gain.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna tell you, oh, I'm going to come out, marry you, and we're going to start a family. That's the famous line.
Of course. Yeah.
I done done it. Mm-hmm. So, people I know done it. So it's the famous, quote, line or whatever. It's the famous, I'm going to marry you, going to start a family. That's my baby you got. Even though that's not my baby, that's still my baby. Get in a relationship with them people, kids. And the women be crazy. I used to watch a show called Love After Lockup.
Yeah, I still watch it.
It comes on still?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What channel? I saw the last season.
I watched it on. It be on Black, on the app thing, but you can watch it on YouTube. Most of they have the full episodes on Fridays.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta send me.
I'm gonna start sending it to you. Yeah.
Send that to me. I need that one with your girl and the dude, the red dude. The tattoos came out, and the girl was like, I forgot the name.
Lexus and Jaden, the recent one.
I think so.
Okay.
I need that one, but.
You saw when he went to see her at the hotel and stuff like that?
That's the one.
Okay. That's the last season.
I need that one. I need that. I need to see that, because and then the women be so pretty. Mm-hmm. How can man? That lets you know love is scarce, man. You got to look for love in jail. it be a fantasy that I think they chase after, and the fantasy don't be reality.
Yeah.
When reality hit.
Yeah. So like you said people come out and they be hiding ass. So at the same time, it's like from the outside for the women or men that's dating the inmate, it's like you can't really lock them in. You gotta let them be free for a little bit.
Because think about it, right? You coming home after you've been locked down for 5 years, right? Mm-hmm. You coming home to a world that ain't seen you in 5 years.
Yeah.
But you on this phone with this woman, telling this woman, "Oh, when I come home, we gonna be locked in."
Yeah.
You saying everything you gotta say to get her to send you money, to come see you, to write you, to even come up there and try to have sex with her. But you gonna tell her what she want to hear. You know what I'm saying? To get her up there and to get her to stay down with you until you finish this jokes. It's sad to say, but it's cold, but it's felt because women do it to men. Men do it to women. It's the same thing from jail.
Yeah.
Inmates, as you see on the show.
Yeah. And at the same time, they might really feel that way. They might feel like, I got here because I was out in the street, this and that, so I want to stay home and be in a relationship. But then reality is like, they feel when they come home, they got to sit at home.
And that's that 10 percentile. Yeah. That's 7 percentile.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Maybe 5. Yeah. Because you might find somebody that just want to come home and stay inside. But for the most part, especially if they wasn't getting no act right in the street before they left, and they come home, lost their way, they got them jail tattoos, and they feeling themselves. Oh yeah, and they about to come home and cut up. I done seen that too many times. Mm-hmm.
So how was it?
I can't get you right now, cuz.
How was it approaching that 4 years, knowing you was about to get out?
It was happy. Mm-hmm. I started setting up a lot. Like I said, the chick that was down for me the most. She wound up getting another house, like another apartment, another place, because it was just her and her son, and they were staying in, I think, a 2-bedroom. Mm-hmm. So she wound up getting like a 3-bedroom. So when I come there, my daughter was gonna come with me wherever I go. So she wound up I think she got a relationship with my daughter. I ain't gonna say she got a relationship with my daughter while I was in there. She was gonna pick her up and bring her places and have her talk to me on the phone because I trusted her.
What happened with you and the baby mother? Why that didn't work out?
Because she was scandalous. Man, that girl said, boy. Man, my first baby mama, boy. Her and my second baby mama is the reason I think about my hustle cold, man, because it did shit to me when I was just trying to be loyal to them, you hear me? Like, I never cheated in a situation. I never cheated in a relationship. Yeah. I believe when I'm in a relationship and that person is showing me that she loved me and she down for me, and I'm gonna be the same way with her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna cheat together. Mm-hmm. We gonna cheat with each other. We gonna get a threesome going on in this bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But other than me stepping out, I'm not fucking with it because I felt that pain. I know how that shit feel. Mm-hmm. I want nobody to feel that pain. But my first baby mama, dog, man, this girl took me through. She brought so many characteristics out of me that I never even thought I had. Oh. This girl turned me to a fucking stalker. Yeah. Man, no, I can't, man. I'm DoughBoy, man. I'm not about to do this. But this motherfucker, I said, I can't.
You was in love.
That's my baby. My baby. My first BM. Because I think the reason why I was so in love with her is because she was around me at the time my youngest brother, he died. He got stabbed to death and he died in my arms. Oh. So she was there. Yeah. For that time. And she wound up, anybody who was there in my life around that time, I have a special bond with them more than, anybody else in the world because I was grieving real hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if you was there with me to uphold me and uplift me, then I hold a different bond with you. Yeah. So she was there. She wound up she had 2 jobs when I met her. Shout out. I give her that. Motherfucker always worked. But she had 2 jobs when I met her. I think she wound up taking off a week on both of her jobs to be there with me. Oh. So that showed me that was my baby. Plus she was fine. Fine as wine. Nice red bone, short tattoos. Yeah. Good hair. But so she took me through some shit. Yeah. Like, cause she was very, 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 very.
So it sounded like she was good with you having a co-parent if she let another woman come get your daughter.
Yeah. Because we got to that point to where, we know we're not about to get back together. Even though we played with each other outside of breaking up. Now you go dip back in every once in a while. Even though we did that, we knew we wasn't getting back together. Yeah. And we knew that it was just about my daughter. Mm-hmm. So, At that point, she knew what it was. She had a man, and it wasn't nothing. Look, she come and get my daughter. I trust, I believe her. She come and do stuff with her. Blah blah blah. She gonna bring her back. She good.
Yeah,
she in good hands.
So do you move out? Y'all move into this 3-bedroom?
So when I get out, we move into the 3-bedroom, and like I said, I was hiding ass. I think I was like a year, almost a year. I stayed, and I started fucking with something else, and fucking with something else, and fucking with something else, and she caught me, and I got to a point to where I was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I always apologize to her for this because it was at a point where I was bringing females around her that I've had dealings with. Mm. Like, say for instance, my sister will come, and I done dealt with my sister's friend. So I'm gonna tell my sister bring the friend to the house where we at. Mm-hmm. So I was very disrespectful. It got to that point where I had to leave. Mm-hmm. I had to dipset. Because I didn't want to bring nobody through that because that was disrespectful.
How long did the relationship last?
Like that, about that almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah. I wound up getting back on my feet, getting me a job I had a manager job at Pizza Hut. I wound up getting right. I went back by my mom's. She told me, I could stay there with her, stack my bread up and get go move out, get my own or whatever. But she wasn't kicking me out.
So you stopped hustling when you got out?
I stopped hustling until I got out of drug court. Once I finished drug court, I started back.
So it didn't teach you nothing?
It did. It just taught me not to get caught.
Yeah.
It taught me what I can get caught with.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm strictly weed. Strictly weed. I never did anything else, fellas. I never hustled crack. I tried one time when I was young and I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. I didn't like the traffic. Mm-hmm. I was always a low-key type person when I did that. I didn't like the traffic it brought. So I left that alone. But my resume is marijuana. So I've learned I can ride with such much amount. I don't have to have it bagged up. I can have everything in one jar. Like I learned the laws behind it. Yeah. So, I don't ride around with a lot. So I don't really worry about getting pulled over with weed. Because I've got pulled over before with an ounce in West Wego. He let me go. Yeah. And he gave me something to smoke when I got home. And he told me to go home and get a beer. Mm. That was the angel.
Yeah, that was a good break.
That was an angel.
Yeah.
He just wrote me a $600 citation, but hey, I take that.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me.
Thanks.
Put me on a payment plan.
Yeah, for real, though. So you never got into any more trouble with the law after you did the 4 years?
Nah, I never ran into traffic tickets, shit like that, old payments that wasn't processed, that was supposed to be processed, stuff like that, but never nothing.
No probation?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm good.
So when you got out, what about like music-wise? Like how long you
Music
been doing
always stuck in me.
Yeah.
Through probation, after probation. When I was on the drug court, I couldn't really do my music because it was an intensive drug court. It wasn't just a regular drug court. It was a drug court to where, nigga, I couldn't do nothing. If I get caught in the club, if somebody stand with me that drink and I get a home inspection and they got a drink in the, it was just, if my mama got pills in there and I ain't report the pills to them and all type of shit. Mm-hmm. So it was real intensive. So I let everything go for those 4 years. Yeah. I didn't do music or nothing. I guess that's when I went on my hiatus. I think that's when I met you, when I started back my music. Yeah. That's when I met you out there in Chalmette. Mm-hmm. So for them 4 years,
we met on the highway. Well, we don't talk about that.
Oh, yeah. That's when I was hiding ass, you know what I'm saying?
For real though, like.
Yeah, we definitely met on the highway coming from across the river, about to pass up the Superdome.
You told me to roll my window down.
Roll my window down. Bet. That was my move though. I ain't gonna lie, that was my move. I had the nice car. Roll my window down.
Yeah, well, I met you when you was doing your music and stuff like that. We always been cool ever since.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I tell people go back way 2015.
Mm-hmm. So that you start back doing your music then, and then that was like your main focus, just kind of working and doing music.
Yeah, I was trying to get back into it. After I had a nice little run. Once I got back, I got a guy out there in Baton Rouge. He heard my music, and he wanted to manage me. From 2017 into 20. I think he had the contract. He wanted to manage me, and he was going to give me like, because I used to open up for Max Million out there in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Max or something. Max Payne. Max he was a white guy, but he had a name out there. I think his name was Max Payne or something. Something like that. Max a Million or something like that. Max a Million, something like that. He was out there in Baton Rouge, and he had a name. He used to, get book shows or whatever, and I used to open up for him, and he guaranteed me $1,500 a show.
Okay.
So I had a nice little year run with that.
Yeah.
And he wound up getting popped, going to jail, and that crumbled. So that just kind of broke my spirit, because it's hard to come across something like that, because I was getting, you had me all in Dallas and everything.
Yeah.
Doing shows at the Gas Monkey. I was getting paid shows.
Yeah. You need exposure.
Yeah, I was all out of town, and then the ball just dropped, and I couldn't get none of his contacts because everything was with him.
Yeah.
I kind of lost everything. So.
Yeah. So how long you been doing music in total?
I've been doing music, 20 plus years.
Yeah.
20 plus.
What keeps you going?
Cause it's in me.
Yeah.
Music is a gift. To be able to rap, now, the way they're doing it nowadays is like they're just saying anything. To be able to come up with punchlines, metaphors, storylines, ride the beat, make sense. Like I think it's a gift to be able to tell a story or whatever, or to be able to put words together to make it make sense over a track. Like, it's a gift. So it's just been something that's been in me since I was young. I took my cousin. Shout out to Brandon. He influenced me because he was the first rapper of the family. He influenced me. He used to be outside rapping in a circle, and I'm just there young looking at him and his friends rapping. And I remember he used to always carry this composition book, black and white composition book, kept all his raps in there. And I had wound up getting into trouble in 1999. I wound up shooting one of my friends in the back of the head on mistake with a gun. And we got kicked out of...
How old were you?
16.
Oh. 16
years old. And we got kicked out, and we had to go stay with him. And and that's when he taught me. I was on house arrest, so I had to go stay with them. So that's when he taught me about hooks and verses and all that stuff.
How you do it on mistake? You had one in the head, or you dropped it? Or?
If you got time, I got the story.
Yeah.
16 years old. On this day, Mom told me I think I had a parent conference at school. Mom told me I could stay home because she didn't feel like taking off. So she said, just stay home. I'll bring you back Monday. Or something. It was a Friday. I'll bring you back Monday. So, my partner, around, like I said, my house was always the go-to house, to have the fun house. Everybody always come to my shit.
Yeah.
It's been that way. So when my partners found out I wasn't going to school, one, in particular, is one guy, I'm going to say his name, but this one guy stayed behind. And, we chilled. And my other two partners from school, they found out we didn't come. So they called from school like, look, we about to bring some females through. We about to come and have a chill day back. So, I set the living room up for everybody. And I never told the story publicly. I set the living room up, for everybody to come through. And at that time, they had somebody in the neighborhood robbing the neighborhood, breaking in the houses while people was going to work in school. So we had a thief on the loose in the neighborhood. So when my friends show up, they wanted to be funny, and they went to the back door and knocked on the back door. And when I went to the back door, nobody was there. So I'm in the back. So by the time I didn't went to the back, they made it to the front, started jiggling the handle. So I runs upstairs and gets my brother gun from under his mattress.
Yeah, you think somebody trying to break in?
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody trying to come in the crib. So when I go back downstairs and I go to the front door and open the front door, it's them. So I never went and put the gun up. I kept it on me throughout the whole time we was there. So and I had this one friend that been with me that whole day. He was always known to play too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you ever had one of those friends that just won't
don't know when to
stop playing,
stop.
don't know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? One of those, he like to hit you and run, and just eat egg with it. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of those friends. So we planned throughout the whole day. About hours passed. My mama called me and tell me to go get my little brother from around the corner. He was going to Rosenwald to go walk around the corner and get him from school. So as we wrapping everything up, I'm bringing the game systems upstairs. I brought the TV down. We had 2 TVs, 2 game systems, so we gotta wait. So as I'm bringing everything back up and down the stairs, I come back down. The dude who played too much slapped my little partner in his face. He winds up slapping him back in the face and runs upstairs and goes in my mama's bathroom and closed the bathroom door. So the dude ran after him. At this time, we all in my mama's room. Like, man, get the fuck out of my mama's room, man. Get out of here. Woo, woo, woo. So dude see the gun on me and he pull it out. He like, shh, I'm fucking with something. Like, man, what the fuck is this not? So he took the bullets out the gun. There was 3 bullets in there.
Yeah.
He took them out. He sat them on the bed. Right? I'm not thinking nothing of it. We kids. We know we young. So I go back downstairs to finish getting wrapping up everything. I got another, I had 2 partners come over there. So other one of my partners, he wound up going upstairs and in my mama room because they were still in there. He's still trying to get him to come out the bathroom. He got the gun in his hand. So my other partner sitting on the bed. So when I get back in the room, all I see is 2 bullets. So me thinking, like I said, I'm not thinking another. I'm thinking one of the bullets then rolled up under him, as him sitting on the bed.
Yeah.
I didn't think that somebody slipped a bullet back in the motherfucking gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. So he got the gun in his hand, pointing at the bathroom. My partner come out the bathroom. He's like, man, look, the gun. In my head the whole time, I'm thinking the gun's still empty.
Empty, yeah.
Right? So I'm like, man, come out. Come on, man, let's go. I got to get my little brother. Just give me the fucking gun. Bitch, chill out. So he turns around and he clicks it in my face twice. Click, click.
You think it's empty?
Fucking gun, man. Stop playing. So as he turned around, like, how you like if I do that? Bitch, you play too much. How you like I do that shit to you? Poof! And that bitch went over.
Yeah.
So, and I said that was the most second scariest moment of my life because everybody ducked. I thought he ducked.
Yeah.
And when everybody stood up, he didn't stand up. So I knew I had shot him.
Damn. So it was like a revolver?
Yeah. It was 357.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I panicked. I never shot nobody before.
Yeah.
I never seen anybody get shot. I never, I'm 16. So I panicked. So my friends immediately run downstairs and run outside. So I yell him. I'm like, man, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? They're like, man, I don't know. So I'm like, fuck. I mean, y'all help me get him on. All I want him to get out my mama room. At that point, I'm just wanting to get out my mama room. Like, man, help me get him out my mama room. So they didn't want to come back in there. So I went back upstairs. It smelled like all I could smell is gun smoke and flesh.
Yeah.
That's all I could smell. I would never forget that smell. I flip him over to see because I didn't see he wasn't leaking nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where the fuck I hit him? So I flipped him over, and when I flipped him over, I think a piece of his brain fell out. Fuck. Ugh. Shit.
You had carpet or?
Carpet.
Oh, Lord.
Like, fuck. Shit. I'm fucked. So I'm just trying to get him out my mama room. So and we was upstairs, downstairs. So I'm dragging him by his feet down the steps, but I'm dragging him slow.
Yeah.
So his head is hitting the steps slowly. We get downstairs, and I open back the door. I'm like, man, I got him downstairs. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? So I go back upstairs. No. I take the gun, right? I try to make it seem like somebody broke in. Yeah. And it was like a robbery went wrong because remember I told you it was break-ins around that time. So I get the gun, and I could have got away with it for a minute. Yeah. But by me being scared, I broke the windows the wrong way. Okay. I stayed in the house and broke them on the outside.
So you should have went on the outside and broke them.
And the detectives immediately picked that shit up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't use that story. But anyway, when I brought him down and I called the ambulance, he started getting up. Started moving. So I think by me shaking that bullet up in his head.
Yeah, like the stairs.
I think that's what saved his life because he was still upstairs. He was just laying there. Yeah. So when I got him downstairs, he trying to get up pull on the bands. I'm like, man, he trying to get up. And the police just like, stay calm. My partner like, man, fuck that. Hang the phone up. So as soon as I hang that bitch up, that's when everybody pull up.
Damn.
So ambulance pull up, they get him, they're like, fuck, shit, god damn. So they put him on the thing, put him in the back of the car, police come and, detect. They got 3 different Crown Vics, they sit us in all 3 different cars, and they go to each one. They came to me last, right? I had to put the gun back upstairs and everything, so they came to me last, and they asked each of us the same question. They went to them, they threatened them with time.
So they
told the truth.
Yeah.
Went to the second one. I mean, we kids.
I know, yeah.
I didn't blame them, because if I was in a situation, I'm scared, I'm going to tell them the truth.
Yeah, you like, it was a mistake.
It was a mistake. I didn't do nothing, I'm going to say, look, this is what happened. So I wasn't tripping on them for that. To this day, I still fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? To this day. But,
because you didn't get prison time.
Right. I mean, yeah. Right. I mean, even if I would have, I can't blame nobody because, they told the truth. I wasn't tripping. Like, I've learned to always take my licks. But, by the time they got to my car, they said, look, motherfucker, you're not about to play.
Yeah.
I went to run the story. They're like, what happened? So I went to run the story to them. You're not about to say and tell us that. Yeah. Because for one, the glasses broke on the wrong side. Once they told me that, I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked. Yeah. Like, duh. If you're trying to break in, how the glass, right. So I told them the story. I told them what happened. They told me to get out, show them where the gun, and I showed them where the gun was at. I didn't feel no pain until I heard my mama scream. Yeah. I would never forget that scream when she walked and saw that blood everywhere. Yeah. I was sitting in the living room and she came through the back. I would never forget that scream. Mm-hmm. That scream lives in my head to this day. Yeah.
So he survived?
Mm-hmm. Okay. He survived.
No one was charged?
I got charged with negligent injury. Like I said, I had to be on house arrest. That's when I moved in with my cousin. I had to be on house arrest, and I don't think I did probation. They just gave me, I think, 6 months to a year house arrest. Okay. Because when he was in a coma for like 2 months. I was in jail. I was in jail for like 2 months while he was in a coma. They were trying to see if he was gonna live or not. Okay. So I was in jail for like 2 months, maybe a little bit over 2-3 months, something like that. So, he come out the coma, and the detectives are, by his side, asked him what happened. Yeah. He told them it was accident. Mm-hmm. So that's how I got off with just negligent injury, because he told them,
yeah, like you ain't mean to do it. Right. Yeah, so that makes sense.
And he knew it was accident.
Yeah.
Because we had been together that whole day by ourselves. If I wanted to kill you, I killed you under the bridge. Okay. I wouldn't have waited until I got to my mama's room to shoot you in the house with 2 other witnesses in the house. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so your last time serving, you've been out about 10 years now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just been doing music?
Music. I working. I started me a little business. I'm going to say little. I started me a business. Pressure washing business. Yeah, I started me a pressure washing business.
How's it going?
It's up and down. It has up and down. Yeah. You have people that won't pay what they want to pay. Mm-hmm. So I've been really focused on that. That's been my main source of income.
You got another child?
I have another baby. I have a baby boy. Mm-hmm. So I got 3 altogether. 2 girls, 1 boy. 19, 13, and about to be 6.
Oh, okay. So not too bad.
20, 13, and about to be 6.
Yeah. So did you settle down with any of your baby mothers or anybody?
Yeah, I'm actually with the son's mom now.
So the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it work.
That's good. Yeah, you got to get to that point where it's like...
Yeah, you got to get to it, but it's hard fighting with social media. But I'm old school. Yeah. I don't like my woman wearing a certain type of thing when I'm not out. And it's not such a controlling thing. Mm-hmm. It's a respect thing for me. Yeah. If you have a man, respect your man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not much a man can do to disrespect his woman for his outfit wise. Mm-hmm.
Gray sweatpants.
Great. But if you tell me start wearing them, I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna start wearing them. Yeah. If I'm getting dressed and you look at I don't like them. Take them off. It's been times where she's done that. Mm-hmm. Oh, take those off. I don't like the way okay, but take them off. Yeah. Because it makes you feel uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make you feel comfortable. Yeah. And I just expect the same treatment. Yeah. I'm not telling you cover yourself up like a Muslim, but respect the fact that you have a man.
Yeah. So you say you wanted to speak on like the generation of clothing earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The generation of clothing and
swag.
The women calling these now that that y'all done swagged them to death and they done stole y'all whole swag. Now y'all calling them sassy. Y'all made them.
Yeah,
they made them sassy. Cause if I'm a woman, right, and I love a man's man, and you come around me with a person tight pants, I'm gonna tell you, get the fuck from around me. What are you, gay?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? And not to be bashing, because I don't judge, but it's just a way that our men are dressing now. We dressing more like women than women.
Yeah, it is.
So it's to the point to where
they leave nothing to the imagination. Ain't that what they say about women?
Nothing. But and that's the thing. And a lot of women gonna say this and that and that and this, but if you're looking for a husband, you can't be on the gram like that. Cause they're not gonna respect you. They're not. They're gonna wanna fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna want fuck. Duh, we men. We want let me hit that from the back. Yeah, you suck that like you sucking that cucumber. Yeah.
Yeah.
But after that, this is gonna be that. Now you might have some simps, some tenders who might get pussy whipped. But for the most part, a real man, the man you want, he's not gonna really fuck with it because of how you are. And he's gonna have a problem with it later on in the future. Even though he met you like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a problem with it later on in the future because now he's into you.
Yeah, I may cover up my friends here.
Come on, man. Now you know it, but this is how you met me. That's their favorite line. Of course, this is how I met you. But yeah, before I started going to school, I didn't know how to do math. Yeah, my teacher had to teach me how to do math. So I had to change. I didn't keep it how you met me. Yeah, you got to in certain in a relationship, certain things you have to sacrifice.
So did you get into religion like? You Muslim?
No. I believe in God. I believe there's a higher power. Yeah. I believe in all that shit. Do I go to church? No. Do I pray? Yes. Yeah. Do I give back? Yes. Do I help out where I can and don't expect stuff in return? Yes. Yeah. My body is a temple. I don't need a church for that because 80% of them preachers was in jail with me. Yeah. Molesting, child pornography, rapists, killers, ex-drug dealers, murderers, second-degree murderers, attempt murderers.
Like I said, I believe in God too, but I feel like the church is just like,
the hustle and listen, all that. If what made me, because I used to go, because like I said, with relationships, I was in a couple relationships, and I'm the type to do what's going to try to please my partner. So if you want me to start coming to church, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to come every Sunday, but I'll come some Sundays. Yeah. So I started going to church, and when I started seeing that the pastor and his kids are pulling up in fucking Benzes and Phantoms, and we barely getting there.
And they want what, 30% or something?
You got an ATM machine in the God don't get none of that money. Thanks. So.
And they don't really give it back to the community.
And that's the thing. And it's another thing. My grandmother, she's 90. She'll be 98 in September. Bless her soul. My grandmother had, in 1 year, I think she was not last year, a year before last, she underwent 3 surgeries. Her eye, her hip, and I think her knee. In within 1 year, at 96, 97. She was dedicated to this church since she's been on this side, and she's been on the side since Katrina. Because no told you from downtown. Yeah. So Katrina kind of pushed us over here on this side. So she's been on this side since Katrina and devoted to this church since Katrina. You know, they wouldn't even pay my grandmother light bill when she was down.
Probably no flowers or nothing.
We had to go to church and ask them, like, what's up? Yeah. Oh, Sister Edna. So I'm not about to go up here and give no man my money. Now, if I'm going to church, I'm going to go, don't pass give me the basket. There you go. I don't got nothing for you. Yeah. I can go get the book and read the same shit you telling me right now. I can put 2 and 2 together. I know what they're talking about in here. Yeah. Because that's all you're doing is reading from a book and putting your little hooping and hollering on it. Because that's what you did your whole 20 years in jail. You learned that book. Yeah. So now you figure that's a new hustle. You coming out, pulling up in Rolls Royces and Benzes and helicopters, and you got helicopters going to this church. Man, come on.
They say close the door, huh?
Close the doors. Close the doors. Everybody give. Well, how much you ask for? 10,000.
Yep, he said $100 for the people on stage, $20 for the people in the audience or something.
Close the doors.
Yeah, close the doors.
I'm in the wrong fucking business. Because I have a lot of testimonies, but I would never do that. That wouldn't sit well with me.
Yeah, of course.
I was raised with morals.
Morals. I'm about to say that.
My grandmother raised me with morals. I love her to this day, to the death. That's how I rock. Yeah, that's the rock of the family.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna drag that. But like I believe that too. Like you said, they ain't help her pay her bill. I feel like homeless people should be able to sleep there throughout the week.
Come on,
like
man.
If it's really a church and giving back and stuff.
It's too many homeless people out here for to say you making all this money in these churches,
and
you not doing nothing for these.
And look
people.
at all the churches that just be closed and all these people sleep on the
especially
street.
right there on the Aretha Castle Haley. It's a big. You could turn that to a homeless shelter.
Thanks. It ain't even got to be like a shelter. It just be like when y'all don't even be really open except for Sundays and such. Y'all doing Bible study. Let them people sleep there.
That's why I really wish I had the money to, do something for them.
Yeah,
I have a big heart. I get it. Like I said, I get it from my grandmother. If she can give you her heart and live with it, she'll do it.
We gonna go feed them one day.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
I'm down for
and
that
I don't bring out no cameras or none of that. See, that's why you'll never know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You'll never know how I get my blessings. I get my blessings because I keep my shit to myself. I don't want no cameras. Don't bring no cameras with me.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. We gonna post up, get the grill, get a table, get some burgers, get some patties, get some bread, get some pickles, chips, water,
dogs.
all that, and
Hot
just give it to them people, man. When we run out, we out.
Thanks.
We gone.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. And that's my way of giving back.
Thanks.
I don't gotta go sit on no church pew and get this motherfucker 30% of what I make. Man, get out my face, man.
Thanks. So, what do you have coming up? Upcoming projects?
I ain't really doing nothing. I just drop shit just to drop shit. Like at this moment, I'm just trying to.
You like hosting showcases though, right?
Yeah. Right now we putting a hold on that because we trying to go back and restructure that. Shout out to Quap.
Okay.
We got a movie. We have a movie we wrote, and we trying to get that. We gonna talk about that when it get cold. Cause we want to shoot it when it get a little cooler.
Okay. Yeah, he brought that up to me.
Yeah, it be too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot out here. Like, and we don't have the production money for us to have makeup artists on set and all these shades. Yeah, all this just so. We're going to try to shoot it when it get a little breezy, when it feel a little better outside.
That's part of the end of the year. The season's knocked off.
Yeah, it's called a brush. It's a comedy, so, you know what I'm saying? So,
he told me I was doing some table sittings and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did a couple table reads. We had a nice little cast, but everything just withered away because, people wasn't really taking it serious. But when we bounced back this time.
Yeah, do it closer to the.
Yeah, we're going to start shooting and because we kept putting things on hold. So we're going to just start, like when we get everybody back at the table reading, we're going to start shooting scene by scene.
Yeah.
Just to knock it out.
Okay.
So that's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So you just working on your music.
Working on my music, trying to get me some more businesses. I want at least 4 businesses before I close my eyes to pass down to my kids. So I'm just maintaining, I'm off the grid. I'm still gonna be me, still fresh fly. I'll come out for a show or two. I'll get on the mic and drop. I drop like EPs. Just to have something to do.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for nothing right now because the music industry is so tainted. Like
it is.
It's not what it's crazy. And I think that's the reason why God didn't want me in it because He knew I'm in my body and spirit. I'm God fearing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
gonna sell your soul.
I ain't about to do none of that. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't taking up no air. Don't play with me like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's fuck. If I can't get it with my talent, then I don't need it.
It's a reality of music, unfortunately.
But you really got people that really sell their soul.
Yeah.
And that's on them.
Yeah.
I want to go to heaven.
They got to deal with the other side.
They definitely got to deal with the other side.
Yeah. So, this podcast is dedicated to the youth. So, what advice would you give youth that's like in the streets, getting in trouble?
Go get a job. Try to do something with yourself. Get a job, get a steady job, and get a good job. Because I know it's not a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities for young black men out here. But if you can't clean yourself up, get you a good job with benefits, that got room to grow. Mm-hmm. Stay out these streets. There's nothing in them. Especially nowadays, you got more people dropping like flies than a little bit. So, especially if you got children, there's nothing in these streets.
Yeah.
Get a job, stay out the way, making money. You can still fuck your hoes. You can still, do your thing on the low. Just be low key with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come from that era. When you pop out, you pop out. And one last thing, I learned this from jail. One last thing.
Okay.
God told me, he asked me, you're an entertainer, you're a rapper? I'm like, yeah. He said, how many times a week you go out? I said, I'm out Mondays, Tuesdays at Caesars, Wednesdays at the club, at the View. Friday we here, then Saturday we back at the... He said, let me tell you something. He said, the less people see you, the more. Mm-hmm. Right? He said, if I can go here, see you Monday, go here, see you Tuesday, go here, see you Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, go here, why would I pay to see you on the show?
I just was talking to somebody about that yesterday.
So when he told me that, I thought about it, I said, makes sense.
Yeah, you got to be exclusive.
You got to be exclusive. He told me, treat it like a solar eclipse. You only pop out every once in a while, but when you do it special. Mm. And that shit stuck with me. So that's how I treat. That's why you don't really never see me. And when people see me, they be like, bitch, where you been?
Exactly.
That's what I want. I want that. Bitch, and when you see me, you're going to see me how you see me on the ground. You're going to see me like that in real life.
Okay.
Bitch, where you been? Bitch, yeah, I be seeing you on the ground. Bitch, you do.
Yeah. Period.
I'm here. I'm just ducked off. I don't got time for this shit. I beat the streets. I'm in my 40s. I beat the streets.
Yeah.
I have no reason. I have kids to live for. Too much shit out here happening.
Yeah, that's a good little slogan. I beat the streets.
I beat the streets.
I like that.
Copyright by Tony Merc, 99.2 with Cheetah podcast.
Yeah, you got to do that one.
Copyright infringement 2025. What it is?
Yeah, please do it.
June 2nd.
August 2nd.
August 2nd, copyright.
Okay. June 2nd because you thought of it before.
Yeah. Pet it up.
Okay. Do you have any closing remarks?
I love y'all. I love you. Appreciate you for doing this with me. You know what I'm saying? I want to come back. I don't make this my last time.
I know you said I had to cut it. We could have run it all
I definitely want. I got a lot to talk about. I have a lot of input on a lot of things, so I definitely want to come back.
Yeah. You know, people got a short attention span.
Yeah, so. Very short. So I'm ready. Whenever you want me back, I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the love. It's like we never left, you know.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. A little finger tap. That's my dog, man. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm in here.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody listening.
All right, thank you. So thank you to Tony Merc, better known as DoughBoy, for coming out today. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll have a new episode bi-weekly. Peace.